For years, banks promised innovation, but they gave us fees and friction and fine prints. Today, all that changes. Introducing Private Key Bank from Bitcoin Ben's Crypto Club, the world's first Bitcoin native credit union. Rebuilt from the ground up in the heart of El Salvador, a place where your Bitcoin isn't just stored, it grows. Earn 4% interest paid in Bitcoin, compounded, secured, and accessible. No middlemen, no hidden games, just your money working for you. Send funds across borders instantly, without SWIFT codes, without currency conversions. Pay anyone, anywhere, with a tap of a finger. This isn't banking as usual. This is freedom, beautifully engineered. The future of finance is finally here.
Good morning, everybody. It's your favorite truck driver in the whole wide world. It's Bitcoin Ben here for the budget. It's Friday. And you know what I mean by budget. It's another word. It's just, come on, guys, fill in the blanks. I'm trying to be PC. You know how good at that I am. Okay, it's Friday, which means today is another awesome day in this illusion that we call life. Welcome to the show, folks. Okay, today we are going to talk about the future of wealth. And we have several breaking news stories. I think it's Van Eck. They hold like trillions of, I think they hold they manage $2 trillion worth of wealth. They've announced, yes, we will offer the Bitcoin ETFs. This is the largest of all of, this is like the biggest of the biggest in the world of friggin' finance. Now, you have BlackRock, which is right up there with them, but Van Eck is an investment group, unlike BlackRock. BlackRock is completely, oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I was wrong. They hold $10 trillion. They manage $10 trillion worth of wealth. Thank you, Ed. Guys, what they're realizing and what Ukraine is realizing and other governments around the world is that the future is Bitcoin. There is no other way out. See, we have Europe, areas of Europe that are launching their own CBDCs. Nobody wants them. No, not even the countries involved in the European Union want this piece of garbage. No one does, because it is actually just junk. It is absolute trackable junk. And early this morning, the UK Prime Minister announced that they are officially, listen to this bullshit, unless you use, and I love how he included the word free, the free digital identity, unless you use that, you won't be able to work in the UK. Didn't we have like some type of virus kind of going around that may have prepared the public for requirements of work? I think so. There may have been something going like that. Yeah, they're toast, folks. They're still trying to roll out their plan. They're literally, we have, I think his name is James Comey, was indicted yesterday. This is absolutely go time. This is where you're going to see a ton of arrests. This is just the first. This is just the beginning. We have the globe running to the Bitcoin. Now, mind you, when I say running, corporations and governments can't run. They're bureaucracies. They are loaded with a bunch of, well, should I look into this? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? They are bogged down with regulation and bureaucracy. That's why my company can move so fast. That's why we have our capital credit union in El Salvador. We bought it. We applied for all. We switched everything over. Voila. Now, even us, as agile as we are, this is whenever you purchase a credit union, you have to basically buy out all of the shares. That's what it is. You're basically buying out all of the shares of the credit union. That's how it works. And so we actually did that. We are switching over from an old world credit union into a capital company that is backed completely by Bitcoin. This has never been done before. No one in the world has ever done this before. And I hate to use this analogy, but it's true. We are the Rothschilds of the new system. That might sound crazy, all right? But this is how you move away from the old system into the new system. This is absolutely crazy. And I love that my company, is leading the way. All right. So we have our credit union, our capital credit union. We have our hotel, which we should be closing on next week in El Salvador. Wait till you see our hotel in El Salvador. It's next level shit. Guys, we are going to have the first ever Bitcoin hotel in El Salvador, and it's a resort. It has an on-site separate kitchen and restaurant on the premises. It's a resort. It isn't like just a hotel. No. This hot tub, swimming pool, I think we're putting in the cold plunge and a sauna. This is a resort. We'll offer massages for the ladies. And if you're a guy and you dig getting massages, voila. And the thing I made to stress specifically, and I have witnesses, everyone giving a massage, 0 ugly people. There's something weird about getting rubbed on by an ugly person. It almost kind of feels like you're being molested because you don't really want them touching you, but you're like, it's a massage, I'll let it go. No. 0 ugly masseuses. That's it. None. No ugly masseuses. You got to have standards, folks. You got to have standards. I'm just saying. All right? No, there won't be a midget masseuse, how the hell are they going to reach you? Are they going to be on like a little ladder? Are they going to jump on your back? I mean, let's be realistic, folks. This is where the future's going. Every company in the world will hold Bitcoin, just like individuals. Everyone watching this right now, you hold your Bitcoin, right? You invest your Bitcoin. You are a member of the Bitcoin community, but as an individual, you got your Bitcoin. The same reason you hold it is the same reason Michael Saylor holds it in his company. We have so many corporations that are launching revolutionary businesses like mine. Hey, when I initially got into cryptos and the Bitcoin and all that, initially I was like everyone else. Price go up, number go up. This is great. All right. This is the future, guys. And what I saw early, that's why I launched all of this. What I saw early was this was an industry. This was changing the world industry-wise. I figured out every corporation would hold this, every government. I have been saying since, good Lord, probably 2016 or 2017, right? And this is what's happening right now. We have so many people, and hey guys, yes, $22 billion options expire today. Price will move around today or this weekend. Guys, that's them. You have to understand who we're dealing with here. We are dealing with long-term holders of the Bitcoin using the futures to push the price down so they can get more cheaper. That's all this is. And we want the cheaper Bitcoin, right? The reason that they're doing, the reason this is the largest futures ever is because we're going into the last quarter of the year. Trump put out a post on Truth Social. If you're selling your Bitcoin before the fourth quarter, you're a bitch. That's the president. Think about that. All right. This is what he knows. This is what I know. This is what all of us who live in this world know. The reason that these are the largest futures ever, they're trying to drop the price before it fucking takes off. There's a reason I'm launching a mining company, folks. The dollar is completely done as a reserve asset. Completely done. No one's going to hold the dollar as a reserve asset. The bonds are going to die. The bonds are going to absolutely fucking die because they're no longer a realistic store of your purchasing price. Not price, your purchasing price. Your purchasing value. They don't hold their value through inflation. Right? This is why everyone's moving to Bitcoin, because it has an average of 40% return each year. A bond, a 1 year friggin' bond is going to give you like maybe three and a quarter, maybe 4, if that. That's stupid. No one's going to look at Bitcoin and go, 40%, the bond, 4%. I think I'll take the 4%. Now, the key is we're reaching a price point right now. You have to remember, guys, we're moving into a deflationary moment on real cost. Robotics, AI. I would say more, but there's no need. The key is that your dollar, your US dollar, is going to be worth less in the future than it is now. Because remember, the federal government and the governments around the world, they cannot allow for deflation. It would absolutely collapse everything. So this is what they're going to do. As prices drop, they will inflate that drop into the currency to level it out. They're going to use inflation as a hedge against the deflation. They're going to print so much freaking money, it's going to be ridiculous. So the dollar's value will drop. It will absolutely plummet. And this is what you need to realize. When we hit $1 million of Bitcoin, what is the value of $1 million? That's what people have to start looking at. Because yes, you may have one friggin' Bitcoin, and yes, that might be worth $1 million. Have I showed you this lately? I got a present from my lovely Ed up in Massachusetts. I am officially a billionaire. I have $10 billion of Zimbabwe money. This is going to be your Bitcoin. All right? The Bitcoin will hit $1 million per Bitcoin. Question is, how much is one of these pieces of papers worth? How much is $1 worth? Guys, have you went to McDonald's lately? I have. Unfortunately. I do like their fries, though. That's like my weakness. I don't know what it is. I guess it's like I want to poison myself, apparently. Oh yeah, Red Bull. Oh, the price of Red Bulls are going crazy. Jim, back me up on this. All right? The price of Red Bulls are just outrageous. It's the Red Bull inflation. We're reaching a point. Now, mind you, they are going to massage this bullshit, right? They are going to massage this because what they're going to say is inflation is in line with productivity. That's the little sentence you're going to hear. Inflation adjusted against productivity is good. When in reality, you're getting fucking robbed. You and I, us, we are getting robbed. Hang on 1 second. There's a way. Oh, yeah, here. Haha, I'm going to put you guys on screen. All right, someone send a chat, and it should show up like right in this little dark area. I love this new feature. Let's try it out, folks. Oh, there it is. Ah, there we go. Okay, so let me open this up a little bit. All right, things are getting crazy, folks, because this is their plan. All right, this is Trump's plan. And really, it's the only thing we got, folks. It's the only way to switch the old system into the new system. You have to hyperinflate the old currency into the new currency while you transition the shopping, the day-to-day into Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies like Litecoin, and people will shop with Ethereum. People, because everything's monetized. I told you guys, hang on one second. Oh, wait. There we go. That's better. All right. I have told you guys, you're going to be able to shop in real time with the equity of your home. We have a question. Hey, Ben, look into getting your old channels back. No. They are not giving the channels back. They're letting you go on the platforms, but they're not giving you back your old channels. Yeah, I used to have I don't even remember, 100 and something thousand subs. Then I got kiltified. That's okay, though. See, this is what I don't worry about. Whatever happens in life, you just got to deal with it. You just got to go. You got to do your thing. You just got to keep going. That's it. Because what else do? Do you hold a grudge? How's that help? That doesn't help you holding a grudge. Do you get mad and angry and all that? How's that help you? It doesn't. It just slows your life down and holds you in the past, where you are angry at the past that you can't change. This is all changing so quick that's why I do my show. Because guys, there's things going on in Washington, D.C. There's things that are going on in New York. There's things going on in Florida that are just unbelievable. Unbelievable in the Bitcoin. And yet everyone is out there like, what the hell? What the hell is going on with the price of the Bitcoin? Don't worry about the price, folks. The price in US dollars, you might as well say, well, let's see, as of right now, the one friggin' Bitcoin is worth 110 piles of shit. If you think of it that way, do you really want to cash out your Bitcoin for a pile of shit? I don't. Because, and this is what happens every time when we move to a new currency. The wealthy people front run, or the wealthy people get into the new currency and they frighten the little guys out of the new currency with this illusion where they're like, oh, the price of the Bitcoin is $110,000. Not really telling you how much those $110,000 are actually worth. They lie to you on purpose. They use futures, right? They use futures for manipulating the price of the Bitcoin down. That's what the wealthy do. And us looking at it, us watching it and going, oh no, price is down. Exactly. This is what I always say. If your favorite product at Walmart is on sale, you buy it. That's what this is right now. This is your very favorite frozen pizza at Walmart for sale. And some people are looking at it like, man, it's really low. I don't know if I want to buy it. I'm going to wait till the price of that pizza goes up. That makes no sense, especially if the pizza lasts forever and historically has actually gone up in value. Value, not price, value over the long term. Steve, look at the Bitcoin as some of us, once a year, we buy a ton of meat and we put it in a freezer. Now, we do that for two reasons. Number one, so we have meat. Number two, odds are the price of that meat is going to be higher in the future and of lower quality. We front run the future inflation of the meat. It's the same thing with Bitcoin, right? This is the future. This is where everything's going. This is where everything's at. This is where all of this is rolling out. This is so important that everyone realize where we're at. We're at the point where so many corporations, so many companies are jumping into the industry. The reason they're jumping into the industry is the industry doesn't exist for the products that are available on the Bitcoin and on the blockchain technology. See, for years, all everyone wanted to do was launch an exchange. Oh man, I gotta launch an exchange. That's how I'm gonna make my money in Bitcoin. That's flipped, folks. Exchange is not the way to go now. What you want is you want a capital company. Hence why I bought a capital company. Because now we at our capital company, along with the Genius Bill, we can actually earn you secured returns on your Bitcoin using stable coins, liquidity. This is revolutionary. This is so revolutionary. It's exactly what Michael Saylor's going to do. But we're front running him because we can, because we're more agile. We're located in El Salvador, which means not only can you hold your Bitcoin at our capital company. Remember, our app, not like any other app, you hold your private keys. This is how shit changes. This is how shit changes. This is such a different world, and only a handful of us really know what's coming. Because I watch the shows, I talk to the people, I see what they're building, I talk to them about what they're building. That's why I'm getting into mining. That's why I'm launching the mining company. The mining company is the future Standard Oil. That's why Trump has said the Bitcoin is the new oil, because we're switching out of the petrodollar into the Bitcoin dollar. That's what the stable coins are. They're Bitcoin dollars. So many people, they don't realize what's rolling out right now. They think the Bitcoin, Bitcoin dollar. Bitcoin dollar. That's where we're at right now. And remember, the dollars, the stable coins that's why they called it the Genius Bill. This allows capital companies like mine to invest in projects and get a rate of return on those projects on mining, offer home loans. Guys, all right, at our company, we will offer a half-off home loan. Think about this, right? Let this sink in. You have a $100,000 house that you want to buy, right? That house is $100,000. Our capital company, we lend you $110,000. You have your actual down payment and all of that shit, but we lend you $110,000. 10 grand of that is held in the Bitcoin. Now, through average price appreciation, your home loan is actually paid off in 7.5 years. Your $100,000 home loan is paid off in 7.5 years using the appreciation of the Bitcoin. Now, here's the key. That's 7.5 years. How much have you paid in monthly payments? About $29,000, around that. That means you actually got a $100,000 house for $29,000. Hence the name, half-off home loan. Guys, our capital company is going to leverage all of this. And who do you know who isn't, when they're looking to buy a house, going to look at this loan and go, I think I'll take that loan. Yeah, that half-off home loan. Yeah, I think I'll take that one. This is the future, guys. This is the future. What's one of our largest problems here in America? Student debt. We have a plan for that. I don't know the name yet. I haven't really thought about it, but it's basically half-off home loan in your college loan. This is the future of lending. It's where the appreciation actually increases your equity rate by 40%. Think about that. This is the future, guys. This is what we're building. That's why the name of the show today is actually Bitcoin companies are the future of wealth. Now, everyone watching on this lovely Friday morning, give us a call, 941-413-8080. It's scrolling right down here, and it's right up. Wait, shit. Wait. Oh, right there. 941-413-8080. We can get you a loan and get you Bitcoin. Remember, no KYC. That's the key. We can get you a loan and get you Bitcoin, no KYC. We can do a home equity loan and get you Bitcoin. That's where you capture. Remember what I just explained, half off home loans? What do you think the price of homes are going to do when you have a half off home loans? And we won't be the only one, guys. We won't be the only one. What if now houses plummet? This is how they plummet. When the real price of a $100,000 house is really $29,000. Yeah, price go bye-bye. Now, the key with this is this. As we can refinance your home loan at our club. We have those available. We have done millions of dollars worth of them. This is the future. You have a house that right now is worth, hell, I don't know, like $400,000 or $500,000. You have $300,000 worth of equity. You refinance that and you buy $300,000 worth of Bitcoin. Then here's a key. You wait 4 years. Then if you choose, you just pay off the house. Voila. You basically got your house for less than half off using our refinancing program. This is how you pay off your shit early, guys. This is how you do it. And we've already set it up. And it's no KYC. That's the point of the clubs. Oh, FYI, signed the lease for our club near Mar-a-Lago. We're 1 mile away from Mar-a-Lago in West Palm Beach. We actually received the keys. Now, mind you, when I say club, it's an old bank. We literally have an old bank location. It has drive-through tellers. I think it has like 3 or 4 of them. I think it's 3. It has 3 drive-through tellers that we will be installing ATMs on, where you can pull up and you can buy Bitcoin from your car using our ATMs at the bank tellers. This is the future, guys. Now, can't let it out of the bag yet, but while I was up in Massachusetts, Edward and we actually met the vice president of a bank. And we will be doing, and this is a well-known bank. Edward, do not say the name, all right? This is a well-known bank, global bank, huge bank, huge. We're going to have an event for their members at our clubs, or our club in Massachusetts, because they can't offer Bitcoin, but yet they have people asking them about Bitcoin. They can't even talk about it, really. We can. Yep. This U.S. huge. Yes. This is a global. If I said the name, you'd be like, what the fuck? Yeah. That's what we're doing. Because we're so early, and how we have structured everything. This vice president of the bank walked up and was like, hey, can we work something out? Is there something we can do here? And Ed and I were like, you're damn right. Not a problem. This is how, and I don't even, there will be more announcements coming with partnerships in the future with who we are partnering up with in Texas, energy companies. Because like I told you, we are we are launching a mining company. My handsome CEO, Jay, will be going to Texas, I think next week. Is it next week or the week after? I don't remember. Well, next week, I think he's in Washington, D.C. We got a little business up there I want him to actually take care of. This, and then he's heading to Texas and having conversations with all the right people. And we're getting into energy, guys. That's one of the reasons he's going down to Texas and going other places. Because we are not only going to have a mining company, we're also going to have an energy company. Yes, DC has a PTC conference next week. Yes, that's where Jay's heading to. There are several people there he's going to be talking to. I'm telling you guys, everyone watching this right now, if you own Bitcoin or if you own companies that deal in actual Bitcoin, boom, right? Boom, you're in there, you're gravy. Because the companies in the Bitcoin industry are going to pay the dividends out in Bitcoin. We already do it. This is the future. This is the future, guys. And we're only at the beginning of it. Only at the beginning. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up because it's Friday. And, if you're anywhere near Nashville, Tennessee, I'm at my Nashville club tonight for a meetup. Swing on by, say hi. We have barbecue. I think we have brisket, ribs, and chicken. Swing on by the club here in Nashville, Tennessee. You'll love the club, and I'm here. So we can sit and bullshit. We can talk. We can hang out. All right. Now, everyone, have a great day. And like I said, give us a call, 941-413-8080, and get yourself a loan. Or if you just want to buy some Bitcoin, no KYC, bingo. And we accept credit cards. There we go. Everyone, give us a call. And if you just have questions like, hey, what the hell what options do I have here? Let's get some Bitcoin. If you want to get some Bitcoin, no matter how we help you do it, 941-413-8080. Give us a call now. Everyone, have a great day. Kick ass. It's Friday. Meet me in Nashville tonight, Nashville, Tennessee. I'm here. Love you guys. Everyone, have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bien, un aplauso para los niños.
Love.